It all started when my wife and I bought a beautiful lakefront property just outside of town. We were excited for the peace, the views, and most importantly, the freedom. The property was not part of any homeowners association, and that was a big reason we bought it. But that didn't stop Karen, the self-appointed president of the nearby Lake HOA, from marching up to our front porch one Saturday morning with a clipboard and a fake smile. She greeted us like we were already members and started handing us a packet of rules, dues, and regulations. My wife politely stopped her and said, "Thanks, but we're not part of your HOA." Karen's smile vanished. She insisted that everyone on the lake must join and claimed it was mandatory because the lake was maintained by the HOA. We told her we already confirmed with the title, company and county, that our property was not part of any HOA. Our deed clearly said so. Karen didn't like that answer. She left in a huff, saying we'd hear from the board. The next weekend it escalated. Karen showed up again, this time with 2 other board members and more papers. My wife repeated what we'd told her before, and when they wouldn't leave our porch, she asked them to get off the property. 20 minutes later, we saw flashing lights. Karen had actually called the sheriff. The deputy walked up calmly and asked what was going on. Karen jumped in, claiming we were refusing to comply with HOA requirements. The sheriff looked confused, so I handed him a copy of our deed. My wife added that we were not part of the HOA and never signed anything. The sheriff reviewed the documents for a few minutes, then turned to Karen and asked, "Do you have any legal documentation showing they're under your HOA jurisdiction?" She didn't. She stammered something about precedent and unified community expectations. The sheriff shook his head and said, "Ma'am, you can't enforce HOA rules on a property that's not in your HOA. Please don't waste our time again." Karen stormed off, furious. Since then, we haven't had another visit. But we did put up a sign that says, "Not part of HOA, don't even ask." We're just enjoying our lakefront, free and clear, the way we intended.